Okay, it's tanker time. I've been wanting to say that for a while. Yeah, I'm on 110 miles an hour right now trying to get this thing done for Newark. That's why there's another video today. But yeah, I got home on very late Tuesday, and then since Wednesday, I've been flat out on this. I've basically got 3 jobs to do. I need to paint it, I need to wire it, and I need to get the graphics for it. The first 2 I can do. The graphics are out of my control. I'll talk about them in a minute. But with that being said, I haven't done a video on this thing since I think the 2nd of March. So it's been away for a while. I got home, got it out of the box, and just cracked on with it. So basically the main thing obviously is the paint. Now I painted the end caps. Both of them are purple. The rear one was easy because it comes off, it's removable. The front one wasn't. It's not removable. So I had to make this sort of setup with a cardboard box and a black bag just to make sure I didn't get any overspray on the tank. Looked quite funny, but it worked really well actually. I'm quite impressed with myself. And if you look, there it is, a very nice straight line where the welded join between the cap and the tank is. So I mean, I impressed myself. Obviously, it's looking quite shiny. In here, it's quite dark because it's indoors, but outside in the sun, it pops. Massive thank you to, I can't remember who it was, but someone recommended using white diamond polish. I think the guy was called John, but I could be wrong on that. But whoever you were, thank you very much for that recommendation, because that worked a treat. It really did. All done by hand, and yeah, I would say another 40 minutes, 50 minutes maybe, just polishing it with a 2 microfiber cloths, and it came up lovely. I'm not going to polish it anymore because it's one of those jobs that you could keep going forever, and I've got things to do, so I just said that was it. But it looks lovely, and you can kind of see obviously a tank, so it's not going to have a perfect reflection, but you can see my hand. So yeah, caps are done, top lids are done, purple with the white handles, and yeah, they're back on. Those little nut and bolts were fiddly little sods, but did it. So that's that. Behind me in the tray, I've got the deck lid, the bumper, and the side lockers, all looking really nice. I've just put lacquer on them about 2 hours ago, so I'm going to leave them overnight before I do anything to them. Now what I'm doing is these. So there was a gap here, and I had a couple of people say you should get some little side protection barriers. And when I went to Sydney, there was a really nice tank there, and it had side protection barriers. It's a different specification tank to this, but I thought, right, let's get some side protection. Now I was going to make them myself, but I went on AliExpress just before I went to Belgium, and I found these. And I think they were, for a pair, I think they were like 20 quid, 25 quid with postage. So I was pretty happy with that. And they are the perfect length, but from the front of the chassis to the front of the arch. In fact, they are a smidgen too long, but I've just cropped, as you can see, I've just notched that one in a bit. The only thing that wouldn't work with them were the mounts. So this is, I haven't done the other one yet. So here's the other one, and this is the mount, and it's just a welded little cap on a box section, and basically for that one there I had to notch it around the leg, and then I used the same mount that the leg does. So yeah, it's a little bit of work. You basically had to cut this bracket in half and just sand it back slowly until it fit. And then the rear one, there's actually a hole there already. I don't want to drill holes in this because that's steel, and drilling through steel to me in the past has just been a complete nightmare. I really can't be asked. So thankfully there was a hole there already. There isn't one on that side, but it's on there. It ain't coming off. So I'm happy with that, and it's got 2 little marker light mounts. The lights are included, so I can put them on. I've got rid of those little stupid legs that I made, these things, because they were my marker light mounts like that. Same thing as what I did on my tipper trailer years ago, but it ain't gonna work because they're way too high. I need to keep all the marker lights the same level, so I've got to make mounts for 3 more, one there, one there, and one there. So I'm thinking I'm just going to take a little bit of metal, and I'm just going to either screw it or glue it to the arch, and then have a little 90-degree bend with 2 holes drilled in it, and then the lights can sit in that. Problem is, I think at that height, I don't think the light's going to fit in there horizontally. I think I might have to put it vertical, but that's not a problem. So yeah, I've got to work on that. I've got to obviously make the other one of these. I'm going to do that in a minute. I've got the top lights there all ready to go on. I put the work lights on the tank, so they're screwed into a bit of styrene, and the styrene's glued to the metal. Not the perfect solution, but it's the one that worked for me. Obviously the top rear lights go up here, and then I can start wiring that lot in, and basically then it's just a case of painting everything that you can see in that image. So the legs are going to be white, the main chassis is going to be purple, the subframe with the saddles on it, that's going to be white, wheel arches are going to be purple with the outer semicircle faces white, hubcaps I've already got them off, there they are, getting them ready to paint tomorrow, they're going to be purple. The spring hangers, those things, they're going to be white, the legs are going to be white. I think the arms for this, I'm not 100% sure if they're going to be purple or white yet. I'm probably doing purple, I think. And then these bars themselves, they'll be purple, but they'll have a white horizontal stripe going through, I think. And then we're getting there, really. I think after that, it's just a case of wiring it up. And then it's the graphics. Now, the graphics, I would have gone to Stickies, but he's fully booked until like early August, because that's the problem. When you're good at something, you're busy. So, yeah, can't do anything about that. I'll have to wait, but I wanted them before Newark, ideally. So I've gone to my friend David, who made me the stickers for the lorry. And I sent him all the designs and all the sizes, and he said, yep, no worries. That was before I went to Belgium. I haven't heard anything since. I've messaged him twice, and I haven't had a reply, so I'm a little bit concerned, but hey, it's nothing I can do about it. It's out of my control, so there's no point in worrying about it. If it goes to Newark without graphics, so be it, but I would like it, ideally, to have the graphics. I got designs for each end cap, design for the tops of the hatches. I've got purple striped vinyl strips coming to go on the bands. I would have painted them, but I have to bend them to get them on and off, and it would have cracked the paint. So vinyl stripes it is. I've got the other ones in the box. They're going to be sods to put back on. I know it is. I know they are. Like, I was talking to a guy that has this trailer, and he said it's going to test your patience putting them back on, because you got these rubber grommets between the band and the tank, and trying to get them to sit in the right place while tightening the band up is yeah, can't wait for that. And then I've got to say, I got a design for the end cap, and then I've got a slogan to go on the rear flap. This thing. So yeah, hopefully we get the graphics, but not the end of the world if we don't. I'm not worrying about it. I just want to get this thing painted and wired. So yeah, good progress. I'm going to be working on this flat out for the next 3 weeks, 2 and a bit weeks. That's Coco going downstairs. So on that note, I'm going to put the camera down and crack on, and I'll pick it up again when I've made more progress sometime next week. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in that one. Cheers.